Hello everyone, welcome to a Rainbow Six Extraction, straight to the point little tutorial tip video. If you're like me, you've just started playing, you lost an operator and you weren't sure how to get it back. I spent a little bit of time on this and this is what I have figured out through playing. I'm not saying it's the most efficient or effective way, there's probably better ways out there, but for me this worked quite easily. So if you go to your missions, you'll notice a little red icon next to the mission where your operator is missing. You're going to want to select that, and I personally recommend solo because I believe that the game scales to how many people are in the mission itself, and I found solo to be quite easy. So you're going to load that up, and as you're loading, you'll notice that you get 3 objectives. You'll see I get MIA operator as the second area objective. Now, as I say, this isn't really the way the game's meant to be played. This is literally if your goal is just to go in, get your guy out, and get back out. So, if I'm trying to do that quickly, I would rather that be the first area. So what I do, I spawn in and extract straight away. And I repeat that a couple of times until I get the MIA operator as my first objective. That way I can literally just run in, go and get him, and get back out. Chances are to do this you've selected the easiest difficulty. In my opinion, you shouldn't have too much trouble going through this mission with enemies. Just use stealth, take your time, and I recommend just going around the area and just taking out as many of the enemies that could get in your way as you can, and also taking out the nests to prevent respawning when you're trying to get your operator back and when you're carrying your operator back to the extraction point. Spend a few minutes doing this and it just makes it easier for yourself on the way back out. Of course, it'll probably be a lot easier for you if you use your equipment to locate your target. However, personally playing this, I didn't find it too difficult to find it just by going around killing things and trying to make the area safer for myself. It didn't take very long at all. So when you find your operator, you'll find them attached to a tree of sorts, and attached to it you've got little, I don't really know what you'd call those, and they seem to have a varying amount of attachments. I found 2 and 3 for both different operators. I believe the amount changes based on how many people are in your game, but I could be wrong. What you're going to want to do for controller, at least, I don't know the PC keybinds. On controller, you go to your operator and start pressing X. That will initiate a bit of a tug of war, shall we say, to try and free your ally. The tree will start to fight back, and you're going to want to keep an eye on the things that are attached to it. Every now and again, it will send little shockwaves down towards your operator. You will hear a little sound effect, so listen out for those. All you're doing really, listening out for those, and when you hear them, just stop pulling, shoot them, and then get back to what you were doing. I imagine the game probably does expect you to shoot at the actual things that are sending the shocks down, but to be honest, on the easy difficulty, I've found that you really don't need to at all. Just take a little bit of time away, shoot them so they can't get back down to your ally, and then just get back to holding X on it. 2 or 3 goes, and you should have them free, no problem. All you're going to do now, because you spent a bit of time clearing out the enemies beforehand, you shouldn't get too much spawning. Just start to make your way back to where you spawned in, and you've got a pod there. Place your ally in that pod, and that's pretty much it. If you wanted to play properly, you can continue to stage 2 and go through, or if your goal was literally just to get your operator out, you can just extract and there's your operator back ready to go in a different mission for you. I hope you found this helpful and have a good day.